Hey everybody, this is Brent in Central Arkansas. We're going to do another grow in the personal use kits right here. And the manual is going to show the way. The first thing we're going to do is, show you what we're growing. We're growing yellow Swiss chard. Now this seed is from May of 2020, so it's a little old, but hopefully it'll be alright. And this is bull's blood beet, and it's from October of 2020, but like I said, hopefully that'll be both fine. I've got 2 jars here. These are, I guess you call them sprouting lids on 2 ball jars, and I've got a cup here that I'm going to put the seed in. So let's refer to the manual that comes with every kit. I do sell these. And let's go to the chart here, and we can see that beet calls for 50 grams of seed using the medium screen. The germination takes roughly 3 days after priming, and you may need to rinse this, which we'll see as we go if we need to. The grow day is approximately 12 days, and you can expect somewhere around 9 to 10 ounces from a 10-10. This isn't a 10-20, so you'd have to half or double rather if you use a 10-20. Let's go down to chard, which should be exactly the same. It is all the way across. They're in the same family. I'm in my bathroom because the lighting's really good in the bathroom. 51 grams will work just fine, and because it's let's see, that was the yellow chard, so we're going to use one with the yellow cap. And total soak between the first cleaning, 2-hour soak, and this is 24 hours. It seems to work well, and beet and chard need to be soaked longer than any other micro. I've never go over 12 hours except with beet and chard. So yeah, I think that helps a lot because the coating is so hard that the water it takes a while to seep in there really good, because uneven germination, each one of those little seeds is actually, it's got several different seeds in it, so several plants comes off of one little seed, and there will be delayed emergence from the same seed. You'll get 1, maybe 2, and then others will show up later. So this extra soaking helps with that, plus the next step after this. So 22 hours, we're going to soak this, try to come in every few hours and dump it and add new water so it oxygenates the liquid and doesn't become oxygen depleted. So the seed needs oxygen. What we're going to do now is empty onto a personal platform here, personal use Microgreens platform with the medium screen. Across the screen, it is still damp, quite damp. I'm going to put the tray lifter up. There's this little clip here, and these are added to the kits. No extra charge for them. They make it a lot easier. Not a lot, but doing this left-handed. But yeah, it does make it easier to lift. So, there you go. Gonna hit with antifungal. No germination yet on the beet. And get back down there. We're gonna put some weight on there, but for now I'm gonna show you this. This is the beet, or the chard. It's a pretty color, yellow chard. And we're still getting some more germination going, so even though they're lifting this tray up, I'm going to put it back on here lightly and let it continue to germinate. The chard I'm going to expose to the light now. We'll let that continue to grow. The beet is not germinating, not even a little bit, and that's disturbing. I've gone through 2 different batches now, and bought at the same time as the chard, so I'm quite confident, because they're in the same family, that the issue is that this seed is bad. Beet seed is bad. We've got a couple true leaves on the yellow chard now, and it's time to harvest these bad boys. Look how thick that is. Yeah, it pays to grow 1 or 2 true leaves on chard, and beet for that matter. Same family. This is the yellow chard on harvest day, and it sure pays with a lightweight crop like beets and chard. It sure pays to grow to the true leaf stage. I mean, that's for sure. It's so much denser and a lot more material, a lot more product. And these young baby leaves, baby true leaves, are quite delicious. So yeah, and that's my suggestion. If you're ever going to grow beet and chard, you should grow it to the 1st or 2nd true leaf. Opinion, of course. We're going to harvest the chard now. This one I'm not going to pull the screen off. And that's because the seed on beet and chard is it's a big seed, and it's very hard. And so if I it'll make a mess if I were to pull the screen out or turn it upside down on its side. So I'm going to harvest it similar to the way I do, the way I've harvested before. I'm just going to cut it right out of the tray. Alright, that's it for the harvest. Pretty quick. And I'm picking up the little straggles here. My wife is making, in the process of making a vegetable broth. And so these are going to go, this part here is going to go into the vegetable broth. And this is going to go to my neighbor's chickens. Now I can tell you the little seed is right here next to the surface. Now this is similar to lettuce in that it's a delicate green, and it is not terribly unlike lettuce in taste. It doesn't matter really what color you get. It's not quite as earthy, I don't think, as beet. I prefer beet flavor to this, but it's really quite good still. I mean, I'm tasting it right now. I think I'm off camera here. On purpose. My hair is not fixed up for you. But it's got great color. I'll bring you in here in just a minute when we weigh it and show you some of the color. And there's no seed. There's really not even a need to wash it because it's so pristine in the way it's grown. But yeah, it's got like a similar taste to like some lettuces. That's the best way I can describe it. So alright, we've got this amount here. There's not a whole lot there. Hopefully it'll reach a ½ pound. We'll see. And I'll bring the scale in and we'll do just that. We'll see what it weighs. Alright, we've got the scale turned on. It's set in ounces, pound ounces. I'm going to put a cup to raise it up so you can still see it in a tray on here. There, yeah, you can see it there. And I'm going to zero it out. That way when I take the tray off, it's reduced by 5.4 ounces the weight of the tray, and then when I put this on, it'll be nothing but the weight of the microgreens. That is 7.3 ounces. 7.3 ounces of microgreens. That is pretty darn good for a 10 by 10. This is 10 by 10. So traditionally when I grew microgreens, you would double that because it's a 10 by 20. So it would be right at 15 ounces. So that is a really, really good grow. This is Bridget, guys. We'll see you later.